Hey guys, it's Kevin here. So I've got something very interesting to share with you today that might just help you grow your YouTube channel, especially if you are just starting out and never had any viral videos before. Now, if you have been following my channel and my videos, then you'll know that my channel talks about business and mindset, and currently I'm documenting my journey in turning my YouTube side hustle into one of my new sources of income. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do consider subscribing to follow my journey where I will share with you all the mistakes and all the successes I make along the way. Alright, I have been doing YouTube for about 7 months now, and I have uploaded over 50 videos. And in those 50 video uploads, I always mention 3 things that I feel is necessary when it comes to growing your channel, which are consistency, learning and improving in every video, and finally, learning to understand how your analytics works. So you may notice that I don't say things like you need to test your luck to go viral or your channel is going to blow up if you do this and that, because I honestly believe in creating evergreen content and having a real strategy for the long-term YouTube game. In every new video I release, I learn something new and I try to improve one video after another. And after doing 50 videos, I'm finally able to see something. And that is how I can grow my YouTube channel without betting on going viral. Now, to show you that, I would like to jump onto my computer and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go. Okay, welcome to my computer desk, which is pretty much just turning 180 degrees. You can see that I'm sitting right beside my sliding door, which gives me lots of natural lighting. So here's a quick tip for you. If you want to record a video with really good lighting, be sure to sit beside a window or something. You can never go wrong with natural lighting. Just don't do what I'm doing right now though. Never ever have your camera facing the light source. Never. Anyways, let me share my screen with you and I will show you what I discovered that is so very interesting. Okay, welcome to my YouTube studio. This is the main dashboard. Nothing much to see here. Yours is much more interesting than mine, I'm sure. You're probably sick of seeing my face already. So let's first head into content. Okay, my videos are sorted by date. The top ones are the latest ones, which is totally fine. Now, the most interesting thing here today are the views on my videos. They are not a lot as you can see, but they are actually growing. I just didn't see it at first and that's what I want to share with you today. Now, 3 things can happen when you upload a new video. Your video might go viral, your video might become searchable, or your video dies after the first day, which I'm pretty sure that's the most common thing that can happen to any new YouTubers. And I've encountered all 3. Well, I personally do not think I went viral, but apparently I did for a really short period of time. But I'll get to that in a second and you can be the judge. But first, let's talk about the one most of us encounter, which is our video dying pretty much after the first day. Let me first find a video. Alright, this is a good one. Okay, I'm sure all of you are familiar with this graph. I call it the date on arrival graph. You first gain some views in the first day or a couple of days, and then it just dies off. Everyone will definitely have a graph that looks something like this, right? And you know what this looks like? This looks like those people in the movies or dramas where they're on life support and they're lying on the bed in the hospital saying their final words. And after that, they cut into the sad music and that lifeline machine just go beep. And that's what's happening here. This video is dead, gone. And there's nothing I can do about it except cry, and it makes me want to give up because it is just too sad. So this is the first one and most common. The second one is going viral. Okay, let's look for one. This is a good one. So take a look at this one. In about 2 days after this was launched, it somehow got placed into suggested next, which shot my views up by more than 200 views in a day. This is the very first time I actually experienced this great feeling and I have no idea why that happened. I did not do anything different, thumbnail looks the same, title is also about the same, but yet this got suggested and it's just crazy. But only for 2 days. So you can see in 2 days time this video went up by 300 views, and let me tell you, those 2 days I thought I did it. I thought I finally got into the YouTube algorithm. But what happened after that? It's back to life support and the lifeline machine goes beep again. Do you want something like this? I certainly don't. I think this is the worst thing that can happen because YouTube algorithm is playing with my feelings here and I'm hurt, very hurt. I mean, why would you do this to me? To give me hope and take it away? That's just sad. So now you probably know why I don't really like to treat going viral as a strategy because I absolutely have no control over what can happen here. I mean, true, when it got suggested, everything just go crazy and most big YouTubers probably ride that wave easily. But we, as small YouTubers, we do not have that luxury because we are not working hard enough yet. And I said it before and I'll say it again, treat going viral as an added bonus because that's lifeline. It destroys me silently every single time. Okay, now for the third one, which is by far I personally think not a lot of people focus on, and that is searchability. This is to me the most difficult one of all, but also has the most potential, especially if you're just starting a channel. For this, let me bring up the superstar. Here we go. Now, check this out. See how this graph here is heading up every single day? This is what you call growth, as in your video is growing every day. And that to me is one of the most powerful strategy ever because this is much more promising. It is more consistent and definitely better than going viral. So this video is basically running against time. I mean, sure, it isn't gaining like 100 views or something, but it is growing every day. And what happens if I figured out how this actually works? I'll start creating more of this type of video and all of them will start stacking on one another, and can you imagine what's going to happen? If you want something like this, what I found was the topic you choose has to be some kind of evergreen content, meaning people are searching for it all year long. Say for example, New Year's resolution. That's just a once-off topic and it will probably gain you views for a day or so and that's it. But evergreen content like this video here is going to be searched all year long as someone is starting a YouTube channel. And so you need to be able to think from that perspective as well. If you're doing a tech review, you know that iPhone is going to be a hot topic no matter what, for example. Okay, so here's a bonus for you. Remember how I say consistency is very important? Like, even though your videos look like it's not going anywhere, you still need to persist, you still need to keep improving, you still need to continue to upload new content. Well, let me share with you this video. Where is it? Here we go. Look how this has also started appearing in searches and is getting that upward growth. The most important part about this video is, have a look at the very start. This video was released on November 6th and in the first 20 days it only gained about 120 views. So you can see it's sort of dying, then suddenly there's a bit of a spike here. And from there it just goes up and up and up and up and up, and all of this is thanks to YouTube search. And this is what amazes me because that's how I think a YouTube channel should be run. I shouldn't be getting views for my new videos only. That would be exhausting and stressful. All my videos should be getting views every day, and to me, that's how I grow my YouTube channel. Alright, so those are the analytics that I wanted to share with you, but here's one more thing. How exactly do we find out what search terms our videos are appearing for? Okay, so turns out they are all available in your analytics, so let's jump right back to my computer. First, let's bring up analytics. Then click on reach. Now click on see more. Okay, now bring up traffic source. Then click on YouTube search. Change the period to 365 days. Then sort them by views. And here we go. In my list, these are my top 5 most searched terms which seem to be related to jobs and starting a YouTube channel. And what I will do after this is create videos around those topics because YouTube has sort of indexed my channel on those topics. Okay, so I'm going to head back to my original spots because I really hate recording my video here with my camera facing the light source. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, now I hope I have showed you enough why you need to be consistent and why you need to create evergreen content and why we need to always think long-term for our YouTube channel. I know I've always been saying consistency is important, but I failed to highlight to you exactly why, and I hope what I just did back then can make things a lot clearer for you. But there's one more thing I would like to share with you, and that is that you are most likely not going to be searchable at the very start, especially when you have very few videos. I would say try to create about 30 videos so that it gives YouTube some data to understand what your channel is about and who your audiences are. Because the more data YouTube gets, the more accurate your analytics will be. So for me, I've only been creating videos around 2 topics. One is my YouTube side hustle, and the other one is about business and money and mindset. And from there, I just look at things from a different perspective, and I create new videos that revolves around my 2 topics. I made a mistake at the very start because I wanted to do everything. I wanted to cover every single topic because I was watching all those big YouTubers just creating random videos. But creating random videos only works if you're a big YouTuber. For us smaller ones, we really need to try and get into the YouTube algorithm in order to get that leverage. And so again, this is where consistency really matters the most. Not only are you filling up your channel with high quality videos, you're also making your channels and all your videos a lot more searchable. What you're doing now may not come into effect right away. It might come into effect next month or 2 months later or 3 months later. No matter how long it is, as long as you continue to improve your channel's quality, then you increase the chances of you becoming searchable and getting featured. Because what I start to notice is as my contents become searchable, I also see my contents getting traffic from being featured, whether it is from YouTube Home or YouTube Suggestion. So yes, your channel will take off. You just need to be patient at the very start and focus on, again, the most important part of all, creating high quality content for your channel. That being said, don't just keep creating the same content over and over and over again. If it doesn't work, then you need to change things up a little. As a small channel, the best leverage we can have is the ability to test things out. Big channels doesn't have this leverage. If they want to test things out, they might need to start a second channel or something. But we don't have to do that. So yeah, after 50 videos, I'm finally able to see something, and I wish you got something out of this. Maybe you can do it with less videos. That would be awesome. But again, if you know how to become searchable, then you can repeat this success on a lot of your videos and just imagine the snowball effect. And this is not even including how you increase the chances of you going viral as an added bonus. Alright, so that's it from me. Remember to give this video a like if you enjoy it, and leave me a comment down below if you find this helpful. I'll be really happy to know if you gained some value out of this. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.